Jack, your reflections on the 90 minutes?
Not good enough, by a long shot. Told the players that. I don't mean that disrespectfully in terms of the result, because I've got a huge amount of respect for this club that we visited today, and the manager and the players, they were good. We weren't good in huge aspects of the game, our intensity about it, energy levels, our attitude towards it. And I think, from last year, that I'll say things publicly that I always say to the players, and I've just finished saying that to them in there. Not good enough by a long shot, not in terms of if we want to achieve what we want to try and achieve this season.
Talk about it not being good enough, lacking in intensity there. What do you put that down to?
It's players on individual drive, that's as simple as that. There's two aspects you can look at. You can assess whether or not the players believe they're fit enough at this moment in time, which they say they are, which they should be, but they say they are. So then you put it down to their own aptitude towards the game. And when that's wrong, then that's what happens. And that hasn't been wrong here for a long time. So make no mistake about it, there are no illusions as to where they sit with that type of performance, and my thoughts on it.
Any positives you can take from the game?
Ross Stewart and goals for me. I've been really pleased with him since he came to the club in training, and when he has played, and I thought again today did really well. Some couple of good saves. Didn't have a lot to do at times, but his all-round performance, he's looked confident, he's looked comfortable. So I'm really pleased for him, and he's kept the clean sheet, and so I can't ask any more of that. Everybody else, no, not good enough.
Dale Wilson and Jordan Kirkpatrick both went off injured. What's that looking like?
Just minor injuries. Dale was groin, Jordan's just a dead leg, so yeah, nothing too serious.
Obviously, Kyle McGuinness, there was a lot of talk about that this morning. A lot of things have been out in the sort of media about it now. Can you confirm how that's looking? Yeah,
Kyle will be out for between 8 and 12 weeks, so between 2 and 3 months. All being well, he suffered some medial ligament damage, so he'll be assessed again this week to assess whether or not he requires surgery. Hopefully he won't, and that time scale will be the time scale between 8 and 12. Obviously we hope it's at the 8 end of that scale rather than the 12, but we won't know until we go through that. So it's obviously a blow for us as a team, but a blow for him personally, because he's a very good player, and he's come back from his extended break. He had a little bit longer time off, he'd been in Toulon, and he's come back, looked great, looked sharp, and he would have been a big player for us. But you've got to deal with it, and it's a learning experience for him in terms of dealing with it, with an injury that's going to rule him out for a couple of months. So I spoke to him early this morning. We'll use the time properly for him to try and prove himself in terms of physically as well. So yeah, disappointing for us as a club.
Change any transfer plans, that injury?
Well, at the moment I'm not in a position to be able to bring anybody else in. I'd like to be, and I would like to bring others in. So we are trying to adjust that. Hopefully we can, and it allows me to strengthen, because that area of the park now is an area that we need to strengthen in. And I still think we need another option in an attacking sense. So obviously a blow, because obviously Adam's still out injured at the moment as well. So a little bit stretched in that regard, but you have to deal with that. It's the job as a manager to deal with it, and deal with it in the best possible way. But what I'd hoped for today was performances that made me think about the right solution to Kyle be missing, and there was more questions than answers in that regard today. But there's another game Wednesday before we go to Stranraer, so it allows players then the opportunity to do that.
And obviously you've mentioned that game, the Stranraer game. How much do you expect more from the players than they gave today?
Well, I expect every single time they take the pitch that they give more than that, and if they don't, they won't win the game. There's no point in being any more blunt, less blunt than that about it, because that's the reality. They will be better, because I have faith and I have trust in that group of players, so we can put it down and say it was pre-season. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I said this after the Dundee game. There's aspects of every game that matter. So we need to be better than that as a group. Our supporters deserve better than that. Again, numbers that travel today don't deserve that type of performance. I don't care if it's pre-season. I won't accept it. Players know that. Will we produce a better performance? Yeah, we will. And if we do that, then we'll have a chance of winning the game.